You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Beechwood Board of Education meeting for June 10th. Lori, would you like to do a roll call?
Berger.
Here.
Mr. Hood.
Here.
Mrs. Sleep. Here.
Okay. On to our first item, which is the best part of our meeting, is our recognition of guests. First up is Odyssey of the Mind finalists. Dr. Stacy, would you like to?
Yeah, so we have quite the list tonight. We're starting with the Odyssey of the Minds. Guys, if you all wouldn't mind as I call your team up to get a picture with us, and then we'll put that out tonight. We had about 75 different people to identify, so we're not doing medals for everybody. If you all will please forgive us for that. But the first team, the only Kentucky team to place in the top 10 and competed against teams from all over the country and world, is Division II Problem 3 team, placed 9th in the World Finals. Jonah Fate. Come on. Cameron Osborne.
You come
Come on, right up here, right up here. Olivia Ginter. Clayton Waltz. Abe Wessel. And Carter Melanda. You all good?
Yeah, you get up here.
Brian.
Ms. Shelby, can you also get a picture for the? Hey guys, hold on. Ah.
You thought you were going to escape.
All right, where were you all at? Where'd you go this year? Iowa.
Oh.
Iowa.
So was it Iowa or Michigan? Which one was it? Iowa?
Midwest.
Okay.
Midwest, perfectly
Okay.
fine.
Gotcha.
And what area did you compete in? Was it a specific category? What was your problem?
Problem 3 Division 2.
And what was the problem? Can you remember?
Opening night antics.
Opening night antics. All right, good job, guys. Always a pleasure to recognize you.
Yep. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Division II, Problem 1 team placed 11th at the World Finals and also competed against teams from all over the world. We have Connor Hall, Alyssa Day, Nolan Ford, Max Mackey, Will Grote, and Noah Day. All right, round 2, guys.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, one question. Yeah. What was your problem? Oh, there we go. All right. And you all in Iowa too, right? Same place?
Favor for
All right. Awesome
Great
job,
job.
guys. Awesome job.
Congratulations.
All right, and I think the Division I Problem 5 team placed 3rd in the state, but did not go because the second place team declined. So they'll wait to get a little bit more experience and head their way. Always enjoy Odyssey of the Mind. I think it does a really good job of combining the creativity that we asked for, not just the strong academic aspects of Beechwood, but also the creativity. So Ms. Fate, Ms. Wessel, thank you for being coaches, and teams, congratulations on your amazing finish. Now on to, we have a double up. Coach Meyer, why don't you come on up, Coach? You get to be
He's
first
hiding.
tonight. All right. So I just want to pay a special thanks to Coach Meyer. He's done an excellent job coaching the boys and girls track team this year. Congratulations on, historic for us, right? I think only 6 teams have doubled up on the same day. So Coach Meyer became the coach of the 6th team to be able to do that with the boys and girls taking the state championship on the same day. So Coach Myers, congratulations.
Great job.
All right, we're going to go through these really fast, but girls, you guys can come on up. We have Maddie Brock, Mariah Counts, Katie Hazard, Charlie Guerin, Isabel Ginter, Annie Harris, Elena Holt, Grace Mooney, Ruby Fries, Lily Park, Nora Wilkie, Lily McDonald, Julia Moore, Caroline Norman, and Winter Wyatt. All right, come on up. I think I saw. Yeah, I think this is it, but I think I saw some of you not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
On the indoor, not too long before that, cross country. All right, congratulations, guys. You don't mind getting that?
Yep.
Come on in.
Awesome job, Coach. We have any of the guys here? We got one. Hold on, ladies. Hold on. All right. Who's our soul? Nathan Paps. Come on up. Any other? That's it? All right. Nathan, you get to represent the whole boys track team.
Good for you.
You have speech? No speech? Oh, man. All right, come over here on the other side. And I hate it. It'd be nice if we had a little bit more guys, but Brad, you'll have to balance it, you and Coach. Ladies, come on up. We need both teams together.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
So it is very difficult to double. It's very difficult to win a state championship. Extremely difficult to double up. So I did appreciate. I don't know who made the adjustment or whether it was just luck. I know the field events have always been kind of our Achilles heel on one side. I think you had long jump, triple jump, pole vault. You had it all this time. A shot put. I know Nick and Xavier did a lot of different throws. So I mean that really proved to be beneficial. And we all know those gals can run. So awesome job. Awesome job to all of you. Well done.
Congratulations.
Hey, Coach, and just so I know for sure, is this the list that I got to come up with?
Just shy of 50.
I know, but is this the official?
No, there's a couple additional for policy, right?
Okay. All right. Well, make sure Miss Reed gets that list and sizes so we can get ordering for you.
I'm working on it.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay.
And our final recognition tonight, Miss Sadie Jones was not able to be here, but made the state quarterfinals, I believe, which was an amazing job. And she's with, also, we're recognizing her coach, Miss Barb Wentz, who had 30 years of coaching
Come on up here,
at
Barb.
Beechwood. So come on up, Barb. You missed closing day. I think you were with Sadie. So awesome job. Listen, I coached high school for 3, college for 2. Barb did it for a quarter century more than I did, and my 5 seemed like a long time. So awesome job. A lot of kids have gone under you. Appreciate it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I wish
Yes,
Sadie
thank
could have been
you.
here with you, but
job, neighbor.
I know she's thinking about it, so awesome job. Thanks, Barb.
Thank you, Barb.
Barb,
You want, let's get a picture.
gotta get
Yeah,
a picture.
Yeah.
Come get a picture.
I'll get my picture with you.
Parents, thank you for coming out. Much appreciated.
Okay, on to, well, that was a lot, so that was exciting.
Yes.
On to public comment. Do we have anybody up?
Nobody's signed for public comment.
Okay, so on to our discussion and action agenda. The first item is a building substitute position. Take a motion to approve a building substitute position.
I'll make the motion to approve the building substitute position.
I'll second.
Yeah.
We have to talk up.
Oh, sorry.
point
Is
over
this
here.
your line? I'll be like, woo, at you. Okay,
The hearing
all
aids
good.
are working, but not that well.
There
Okay,
you go. This is something we had before, pre-COVID.
I'm not-
It disappeared when COVID came into play. I think there were all but 4 days in each building that we had a substitute. So this just places a substitute in each building full-time. And like I said, we had it pre-COVID, but we have not done it since. Any questions?
Mrs. Berger,
yes.
Mr. Hood,
Yes.
Mrs. Slate.
Yes.
And if you all will indulge me, there are a couple of cleanup on some personnel stuff and additions that I would like to be able to bring back in July. So I'll keep having those conversations. I think that is not a problem, but this is the first one that we're definitely ready to go on.
Okay. Okay, so motion carries. On to our next item, which is the consent agenda. We'll take a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Any questions?
Yeah, I do have a couple of things to talk through, if we can. Most of it's pretty straightforward. We did have one use of facility that was denied, and that's just because, I mean, we don't necessarily have a problem with anybody playing flag football on the lower field. It's an open facility, but when it becomes more organized and actually looks like it could be an event, then our liability flags kind of go up, no pun intended. But that was the issue with, they had quite the tournament going on here last weekend. So hate to be that person, but without the insurance and it being so organized, that was a little bit of a risk. I am on the insurance renewal
Yes.
recommendation.
There's quite a bit of an increase. What?
Yes, and I'm probably going to recommend that we go with even the larger increase. There were 2 options presented to us by Crawford, one of which was joining a consortium to be able to drive down the cost a little bit. The insurance is very problematic. According to the liability insurances, 13 districts around the state have cost them to lose money over the last 48 months. I can't speak to those 13 districts, but we've had a very, very clean record during that time. So the sticker shock was a little bit there for us. But until I find out a little bit more information, I just can't recommend to go into the consortium. I guess for those of you all that were around during Kisbet,
Yes.
You know, once you get into a situation like that, you never really get to leave. So it would lower our cost somewhere around $40,000. I mean, pretty decently. But as of today, I just can't recommend going into that consortium.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was a disaster.
Kisbet was a problem. So to quote lyrics, you know, sometimes consortiums can be really good, and sometimes they can be Hotel California. And I don't want to be in a spot where we can never ever get out of the consortium, even if we leave.
How long has that been around, that one, or is it just formed?
It is just formed.
Oh, okay.
Out of the, and I've thought about it, and I really, I tried to make as many phone calls as I could to get more and more information. But I think that until I see how it goes, and and know exactly the other systems that go into it. And here's one of my problems. It has a cap of 500 million, right, in payout liabilities. You know, if we were to look at a system like Boone, they have over $1 billion of assets. And I don't think anything catastrophic would happen on all locations. But there are just 3 or 4 things that scare me about it. So if you all will appease me, my recommendation is going to be to stay out of the consortium, pay the higher premium for 1 year, and then open an RFP and bid that out at the end of the year.
Did they say why that's gone up?
Yeah, I mean,
if
so
we're-
Liberty is the main insurer, liability insurer in the state. And they say over the last 48 months, 13 systems have caused them to lose money. So they are punishing the rest. I mean, for lack of a better way to say it, we're all kind of being punished for the payouts in a few systems. And when I say punished, it's a pretty significant increase. And what's even worse, in my opinion, than a significant increase in pay is that your deductible moves from $10,000 to $100,000. And like I said, knock on wood, we have not had many payouts at all in my 9 years. And the ones that we've had are extremely, extremely small. I think the fences up on the tennis court got damaged from straight line winds, and maybe one other one, but that's pretty much the issue for us. So my one thing is I'm going to recommend and am recommending that we go ahead and pay the higher premium and then do a full RFP at the end of the calendar year. And the reason why is that consortium and our bad, everybody in the state's bad experience with Kisbet. If you have any other questions on that, you can follow up at the end when I'm done. Payment, I am asking per policy, it takes board approval to pay out sick time for any retiring staff member after April. We did have a staff person retire in May, but they still let me know before school was out. If it would be acceptable to the board, I would like to go ahead and pay them out their sick time. I think that's appropriate. It was not last minute, and it did not leave us in a spot where we were unable to fill the position. We've had plenty of applicants for that spot. And then everything else, item I, that is the change order to the sanitary line from the nurses station that you all allowed me to go ahead and pre-approve so we could go ahead and get that work done. But it is now, the paperwork's come through and it is on the agenda, even though it has already been done. And then we are taking over the Perkins Consortium. And again, not to be confused with any of the consortiums I've talked before. This is just where, as an individual system, we don't have enough numbers to get funding from the state for Perkins. So we are basically joined with 3 other systems to be able to have the numbers to do that, just like we do with Title III. Any specific questions?
No?
I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a big increase, but I just think we're at a spot, and again, I hate to make that, Christy and I have gone back and forth, and I've had multiple conversations with Steve Crawford, and I appreciate their efforts to try to drive those costs down. I really do. I'm just nervous about making that recommendation.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, I think we're good.
Mrs. Berger?
Yes.
Mr. Hood?
Yes.
Mrs. Slade?
Yes.
Don't have a house fire delivered.
Okay.
That's
Motion
right.
carries
Did you
on
have that?
to our information portion, superintendent's report.
Yeah, just a couple updates, and then we'll move along. We have, based on what I told you last month, we should be shingled out front. We've had an issue with the metal framing that goes around the upper edge of the brick. Supposedly, it was supposed to be in last week. Hopefully it'll be in this week. But until they do that, they can't do the shingles on the roof. Crane was supposed to be here today, but there was a major issue, I think with a bridge or something somewhere in Ohio. So we're not getting it until Monday. The crane will set the AC units, the heating unit and AC unit on both the gym and the main building. That is our biggest issue right now with some of the finishes. We have a lot of wood finishes in the new building. They've started all the metal finishes and tile, but they cannot start the wood finishes until the AC, until they have forced air. So that's our two biggest hiccups right now, is to be able to get forced air, to be able to move forward with some of the finishes, and getting the crane to be able to set those AC units to be able to monitor, to have a consistent temperature. The back side is going pretty well. We're just getting ready to start blocking walls back up. The gym is about half painted. Well, I guess actually about a fourth painted. The upper half is painted. That should finish up along with the commons. Those are the two areas that we're really trying to make sure that we're open before school starts. Locker room area will not open before school starts, and we'll probably be winding that up all the way into season.
So the cranes are doing for that part? Is that what you're?
The cranes will set the big units right on top of, right up there.
For that part, okay.
And then they'll come around and
To do
set
here.
the
The
unit
ones
for
that
the
are
new
currently in
unit for
there
the
to
gym.
go up?
Yeah, they're gone.
They're gone, okay.
They're gone. Yeah. And that's where we are right now with, we still have, we have about 8 weeks until students return, and we've got a lot to do in 8 weeks. So that's kind of where we are. No vacations this summer. So I'll keep you updated.
So
Keep
do
you
we
updated.
think that the building will be ready for school or no?
I do not think the building will be ready for school.
Okay, so we're still,
Right now, we're trying to get the commons, which is now will be the student center, and the main gymnasium, open for the first day of school.
okay,
Still looking at really pushing for fall break for the building, with the understanding that the auditorium may fall a little bit farther behind. But if we can get a statement of occupancy, then, we can go ahead and do that. But it'll all come down to how quickly we get forced air.
okay.
And other than that, we have our admin retreat still scheduled for mid-July, and then we will be at KASA pretty much as a group for 2 days. And then I think you all have asked to cancel the July 8th
Yes,
meeting
we
and
were
move
just-
to
yeah.
July the 22nd.
Yes.
If that is something, we just need to make sure to make that official tonight due to a lack of quorum. Other than that, that's all I have.
Is the 22nd good for you? 22nd good for you?
22nd, July
Yeah,
22nd.
I'm in.
Okay, and you're a maybe, but I think, okay,
We would have a quorum.
yeah, okay.
I think I was the only person
So do we need to
around
make that
on
part of this
July
meeting?
We just need to make sure that we move the record and cancel the July 8th.
To put it on the working meeting night.
And then put it on the working meeting agenda, which would make it a special meeting, which we wouldn't be able, not that we do, but we wouldn't be able to amend the agenda once the meeting at that meeting time.
Okay, anything on finance additional?
No, we've had Ray. Ray Wise has been in for
How's
the
that been?
last couple weeks. She's done a great job. I
Yeah.
think she's brought Christie's stress level
Yeah.
down just a little bit.
Good.
Anytime you're small and you have turnover in that office, it's a big deal. But Ray has been able to help smooth that transition. Very close, be recommending a hire tomorrow. So we're very close to filling that position. And then we can start training up and be ready to go again.
Well, hopefully you can go on your vacation and relax a little bit. And I know you've been super busy.
Well, and there you go. There you have it. I'm not reachable. Some training with Ray, and we already have the main thing is the payroll, and I think we're good to go on it. So if you check off payroll, you check off a lot of things.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Don't mess that up.
All right, any other questions for me?
You have SBDM meeting minutes? or anything
We
you
will do
wanna-
the joint session, SPDM in both August and January.
Okay. Okay, anything else?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
I will, if you want the main topic of our admin retreat, it'll be continuing to look at our AP, ACT, and regular academic progress, as well as making sure we finalize some things moving into opening the new building around EDGE, the EDGE program. There's a lot of spaces and a lot of materials in those rooms. And we need to make sure that we're able to use those effectively on day one. So that'll be the two main topics moving into our admin retreat.
Okay.
What's the date on that?
I'm sorry?
What's the date on
I think the 16th through the 18th.
July.
July 16th through the 18th. And then we're at CASA the 24th and 5th. Yeah, 24th and 5th.
Okay. On to our next item, a motion to make the agenda a part of the official board minutes.
I will make the motion to make the agenda part of the official board minutes.
that? I didn't hear.
Making the agenda part of the official board minutes.
Do I second or make this?
Second.
I second.
Yeah.
All right, Mrs. Berger on this.
Yes,
one.
I know.
Thank you.
We're there.
Yeah.
I got some new batteries
Okay.
at the house.
Any
I
other,
can-
any other
I just
business?
have to pay, I have to look at you.
Any
There
other
you go.
business?
No, ma'am.
I do have one thing. While we were celebrating our state championships, we also got some sad news in our Beechwood community that Mr. Mike Yeagle passed away, who was our football coach here for a long time. He was a Beechwood grad. So I just would like to offer our condolences to the Yeagle family. And, it's just it was a great day for Beechwood community, but also a sad day. So I just want to offer our condolences. So, any?
And those services will be here.
Oh, they will be here, yes.
At 4 o'clock.
On the
On
14th.
June the 14th,
Down on the lower field. on the
Lower
football field.
Field. And we will have the cafeteria spick and clean, just in case for a backup. So we'll be ready.
I don't think that's gonna be big enough.
No, it's not.
No, but we have to have something in case they said they will march on through rain. But if it were to if it were to be a thunderstorm, that's where we'll come into play.
Is it due to rain?
It's 50%.
I'm worried. Please remind everybody to bring their umbrellas, right? To be able to block some of that sun off is a game changer.
Yeah, that'll be hot.
It'll be hot
Yeah.
and humid. And if the board would like, we can ice down some waters to try to help.
Yeah.
But we'll do everything we can to make that an inviting
It'll be big.
I would say it
Yeah,
probably
we'll
will.
probably need some of the boosters, like tubs and stuff like that.
Yeah, if anybody, if they would love to help, we'd be more than happy to,
Fence by his underwear.
yeah, we'd be more than happy to ice down some waters.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yes, June the 17th, we will be hosting an AI summit for Northern Kentucky. I think it's actually rolling over across, even some across the river. Miss Stephanie Layton has kind of been heading that up. Good to see her pull her weight around here. And all joking aside, what a great thing for us to do for the local community. And when I say us, those people sitting over there have done a great job putting that together. We will have the facility moving forward to be able to do some of that. So we do plan to host a yearly learning topic, learning day for our Northern Kentucky community, and that'll kind of be a yearly thing.
And
So-
what's the time on that? All day, okay. Okay.
If you can't come for the whole day, there's gonna be there'll be different breakout sessions that you go to, and then we'll have an industry panel that is there at 2:00, which will be really great to
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay,
17th,
thank you.
right?
Yes.
And since we're bringing that up, tomorrow we have a group of students that are doing a panel discussion on the EDGE program and how that has affected their academic progress. That will be at the Deeper Learning Summit that is at the Freedom Center. So always exciting to hear. I think we have seven of our students, seven of our middle school, high school students doing a panel. So it's always fun to hear them talk about their journey. I think that is 12:30 tomorrow in the Harriet Tubman Theater at the Freedom Center.
Okay. Anybody have anything else? No? Okay. We'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
He heard that
You heard
part.
that?
I know.
Hey, Stephanie, is there anything that you need from them as far as, I mean, are we good on the 17th? We need any extra